all you amazing Scorpios out there, and welcome to your weekly nightcap reading with Simply Intuitive Tarot. My name is Brantley. This is going to be a general reading looking at the past, present, and the near future. It is a general reading, so the message might not resonate with everyone, but that's okay. Just take what fits, leave the rest at the door because you don't need that shit anyway. If you do find that the message resonates, awesome. Please hit that like, share, and subscribe button and leave a comment below because your comments connect with us on all future readings. Now, if your sun sign is Scorpio, make sure to look on the channel for all corresponding videos that we put for your moon, rising, or Venus sign so that you can get the entire messages that the spirits have for you. If you'd ever like to set up a private reading, you can definitely do that. We'll have all of the information you need to know to set that up in the description box below. If you'd ever just like to donate to the channel, we'd really appreciate it. It helps us grow, and we have a link to our Cash App in the description box as well. Please make sure to look for all of our other videos that we upload to the channel. AJ does the weekly pulse checks on the channel. In addition to the weekly nightcaps, I also do weekly love messages. So, be sure to check all that out so you can kind of get the full picture of everything, that's going on in all aspects of your life. All right, Scorpio. Well, now that we got all of the introductions out of the way, why don't we jump right into your reading? So the first thing that I'd like to do is to kind of get an overall energy for your past, your present, and your near future. So angels, spirit guides, and ancestors, please tell me about Scorpio, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. So in the past, we have the energy of letting go of fixed plans and allowing for spontaneity and growth in your life. In the present, we have feel and release, releasing all that you've accumulated so far on your journey. And in the near future, embracing the darkness, shining your true light upon the earth. All right. So in general, the overall energy of your past, Scorpio, letting go of fixed plans and allowing for spontaneity and growth. This tells me that you were in a position in your life where some kind of a realization came to you where you realized that whatever course you thought you were on, whatever plans you had made for yourself, perhaps you were trying to control your destiny too much. I know that our destinies are in our own hands, but only up to a certain point. The universe definitely has, its own plan for us. And I do think that with this energy of the recent past of learning to let go, you started to realize, that you needed to just sort of let things happen naturally. In the present moment, we have an energy of feeling and releasing all that you've accumulated on this journey. I think this is a natural progression from letting go of fixed plans and notions in your mind. Right now, you are learning to release all of the baggage that you've kind of had on your shoulders throughout your life up to this point. Realizing that it's not necessary to always, carry the weight of what's happened already around with us. You can't really move forward and go very far if you're weighed down by, tons of chains. And in the future, you've got the energy of embracing the darkness. I don't think this means that, this is in a negative way. It's an energy of embracing the good and the bad in your life and learning to balance those. The thing about darkness is it amplifies the light. You can't have one without the other, and I think that's an energy of you learning to embrace your duality so that your true light inside can shine brighter. So now let's go ahead and clarify all of this. Angels, spirit guides, and ancestors, what can you tell me about Scorpio in the past, please? Scorpio in the past, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. right, so in the past, Scorpio, we have the Page of Wands in the upright, the Strength card in the reverse, and we have the Tower in the reverse. Okay. Angel, spirit guides, and ancestors, please tell me about Scorpio in the present. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Scorpio in the present. Alright, so in the present, we have the Ace of Wands in the upright, the Devil in the reverse, and the Six of Wands in the reverse. Angel, spirit guides, and ancestors, please tell me about Scorpio in the future. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Scorpio in the future. One card already fell out. We have the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. We also have the Chariot in the upright. And we have the Seven of Wands in the reverse. Alright, so let's really take a look and see what the angel, spirit guides, and ancestors have to say. So in the past, letting go of fixed plans and allowing for spontaneity in your life and growth. We have the Page of Wands. This is an energy of rising above opposing forces in your life, whether it be issues at work, issues with friends, family, or with someone that you're in a relationship with. But whatever the situation is, it's learning to rise above any of the negativity associated with that situation. And I believe that you've had a lot of negativity in the recent past. We have the Strength card in the reverse here, which is an energy of feeling very oppressed in your life. Almost like you have no control over a situation. And I believe that this situation that you really, having no control is represented by this Tower in reverse. This is indicative of something major in your life that comes crashing down. It can be a relationship, it can be a job, it can be matters of your health, anything like that, but something that is life-changing. I'm getting the sensation here that in the recent past, my intuition is telling me that this is actually referring to a relationship that you were in your life. And with this being a Tower moment, I'd say it was a pretty significant relationship that came to an end. And since the Tower is in reverse, it came to an end because the foundation was weak. Whatever this relationship was built upon wasn't steady right from the get-go. And this is probably where you're feeling very less than victorious. You're feeling very down about this. I think you put a lot of time and effort into this relationship. You tried to do everything that you could possibly do to see this relationship succeed, but in the end, it came crashing down anyway, no matter what you did. And I think that's why you got into this Page of Wands energy, where you had to learn to rise above what people were saying, the negative. You could even be rising above the negative thoughts in your head. You had to learn to let go. Just because it was a plan that you had for yourself didn't mean that it was the plan that the universe had for you. So you kind of had to learn that you couldn't control the situation, no matter how much you wanted to. In the present moment, learning to feel and release, letting go of all of this accumulated baggage that you've gotten on your journey through life. So we have the devil in the reverse. I feel like there was some kind of betrayal within this relationship. Possibly a third party. Somebody's a very seductive energy. But it was more than a temptation. I think it was something that you actually gave into. And I think you've had some guilt over this. We also have the Six of Wands. This is an energy of, there's some kind of an illness, whether it's you or there's somebody in your life, but this is, there's an energy that somebody is not well. I'm getting the energy that these are some of this is some of the guilt, some of that baggage that you are learning to release. If you haven't released it already, it is definitely something that you are working on releasing. Because with the Ace of Wands here, this is an energy of trying to protect oneself against despair, and also an energy of patience. I think this Tower moment, this ending for you in the recent past, it really kind of made you stop. You know, you had to learn to accept the fact that you can't control everything. Just because you plan it doesn't mean it's going to always succeed. And now you're kind of in this place where you're learning to let go. Not everything is your fault. While, you know, you might have had some things in the past that, you know, you feel guilty for, I think you're learning to let it all slip away slowly, which is what you have to do. The angel, spirit guides, and ancestors, the universe wants you to know that, you know, this ending that happened for you in the past, it was something that was meant to happen. You had to learn a lesson. And I think you are learning that lesson right now. You know, I very much get the indication that this devil in reverse definitely is talking. I almost get the feeling that it was you, Scorpio, that possibly might have stepped outside of the relationship, which is what brought about the end of the relationship. It was like the straw that broke the camel's back. Probably a relationship with a shaky foundation, but somehow it persevered. But this is what brought it down. And the devil is a major arcana, so this was the big one. This was that life-changing decision. And I think this is what you're having the hardest time releasing. And I think that a lot of things have come from this seductive energy that came into your life. It was like a catalyst for other things. The Six of Wands in the reverse, this idea of somebody being sick. I'm not really feeling that it was you, but I feel like there's somebody in your life, somebody probably close to you, who's dealing with some kind of infirmity. And I think that it has something to do with this devil in reverse energy here. But you are learning to let go of that guilt. Just because you made a decision and it might have affected some things, you cannot blame yourself for these things. You have to release so that you can heal yourself. Now, in the future, we have embracing the darkness, embracing your duality so that your inner light and strength can shine. We've got the Chariot in the upright. So this is an energy of perseverance, succeeding in your inner conflict. And so I definitely see that the way that you are finally going to be able to fully release the pains of what's happened in the recent past and in this current moment of time, you know, you have to embrace that there's good and bad in everyone. No one is so special that they're all light and they're all dark. This is learning to embrace both sides of yourself. And I do see that you are starting to succeed in your healing process. We have the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse here. I think that it's still an ongoing process, learning to release the chains that tie you down, and the chains that I'm referring to, it's guilt. While I do see in this present moment you've already begun that journey, it does appear that you will still have some residual things that you do need to come to terms with and learn to let go of, because we have the Seven of Wands here. This is an energy of not fully being liberated, while the embracing of your dark side is going in the right direction. You will overcome this. The angel, spirit guides, and ancestors do want you to know that you do need to continue to release the pains of the past, so that you can liberate yourself from your own negative thoughts and really be a healthy, balanced person. Yeah, I definitely see, you have had a major shift in your life in the recent past, and you are on a journey of healing and releasing pains, and coming to terms with your both your good and your bad side. But I do see that you are healing. It's a slow process, but you are on the right path, Scorpio. All right, well, that is the reading that I've got for you, Scorpio. I do hope that the message resonates and helps you in some way. Please hit that like, share, and subscribe button and leave me a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. And until next time, please go forward with love and light in your heart and rest well.